I've got a good news. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love older people now because older people, they don't have anything restricting them. You know what I mean? They don't have any damn thing restricting them. Like, if you're already 50 something, you've done your childbearing, you've done maybe you've practiced your career a bit, and you want to do the next thing that will be facing you is that you want to do something good in your life. I will tell you this, with your 70, with your 60, 70, $73, and you work online, and you are able to show that you make money on that business, and you are registered, the business is registered, my dear, with that, and you earn money online, you can move to Europe. Let me repeat it again. If you are doing any business online, maybe you're selling things, maybe you are a content creator, maybe you are into digital this thing, you are into digital service thing, you can move to Europe. If one thing I normally tell people, get your certification, get everything that you need, documentation, authentication. What we mean by this is this: if you meet somebody from Portugal, let me say, for instance, and you are trying to tell the person that you do this and you do that, words of mouth are watery. It doesn't hold any value. And stop using that. Word of mouth is watery. You don't have to be telling somebody, I work online, I do this. You don't have business account. The business is not registered. You don't have a bank account to show that. You are not doing anything. Please, if you are coming online, can you say hi? Can you drop where you are watching me from? And again, and again, and again, please hit the share button so that others will come in. Because this thing I'm trying to tell you people will make you people alert to know that without education, without anybody inviting you, you can help yourself from where you are. So let's get on with it. I said before when I started this this video that if you, like, most people are earning from Facebook, YouTube now. Yeah, most Nigerians are doing that. Most Ghanaians, Cameroonians. I've got a Cameroonian man that is in a very, very beautiful place in Australia. His journey is quite long, like the stories I heard since yesterday, and we concluded the story this morning. Oh, God. His story is so long that it can benefit most of you. When somebody that is like 55 telling you what he went through in this digital era, you have to give that person like an applause. You have to stand up and clap for that, because it is not easy to be 55 years and they are walking through this digital something. When you give your mother, like people, if you still have your mother, like if my mother was still alive, she would be in her going to 80, late 70s or something, or early or mid 70s. So if early 70s, yes, early 70s. So if she was around, I gave her phone, like Android or Apple, to walk around. She will not do it faster than I will do it, and that you will do it. So that is why, if any 55 years old person walk through way of getting digital nomad visa, you don't have any excuse. You that is watching me, you don't have any excuse. Because the excuse you might give me, no. When I came back this 25th of February, when I came back, that 25th of February, I resumed work after almost 11 months away. The first thing I told you people is authentication. I said, go and open a business account. Register that business. That is authentication of that. If you see even a British person, you'll be telling them that you own this business. You show your account, you show the money flow and cash flow, and then you show the registered business in Nigerian government. It is you being genuine. It is you being legal. It is you bringing out yourself for any query or any questions that might arise or any suspicion. You can defend it. But sometimes when you think, do you know, I was telling somebody since that February, in fact, almost all my videos in that ending of February and March were open account, and I was singing it like a 2 years old person, because I know many people that they could have gotten something, but they don't have any way to, like somebody. I've got somebody that was doing 15 million a month cash flow. That 15 million a month is more than what is required, but this guy does not any authentication. That's not like he was using his personal accounts. The business is not registered. It doesn't have anything. It doesn't do tax return. Like, he was just there. And I asked him, have you not met anyone that told you that you need to be legal a bit? You know, to work with government, work with companies. He told me, that thing is so stressful. I said, oh my God. And he is in his 30s. So when I see 55 years old man walk through this internet time and get something that 30 years old people are not ready to do, late 20s are not ready, 30s are not ready, 40s are not even ready, I normally enjoy having them, because these are people, maybe you can say that they have had experience, they have made their mistake, and they have sat up. Yes, we can take that excuse, but you, what are you doing? So today I've come to tell you about the lowered requirements for Portugal Digital Nomad Visa. Okay, after COVID 2020, 2021, from 2022, many countries, because tourism nearly died as an industry. We were locked up in the houses, no movement, nothing. People didn't go for holidays, hotels that borrowed money. They weren't doing anything, they weren't earning money and all that. So the digital nomad visa became a thing. That is when we had this digital nomad thing. It became a thing that somebody maybe they have stayed in UK, they can now move to South Africa and have like, if you're locked in the door, like for 9 months, we in UK, we did it for 1 year and 2 months, 14 months. So if you're lucky, then they say, okay, you can go out now. You would like to get out and do your thing. You understand? You would like to get out and do whatever you want to do. So that's the way it was, like for people in Europe and other places. Then some countries now brought that visa, digital nomad visa, because after that COVID, many hybrid tech savvy businesses erupted. Like, it was massive. Everywhere you go, everybody wants to hybrid, because they have tested staying alone, taking care of themselves, working on their time. And they have seen that it was so beautiful. They don't want to go back to 9 to 5 journey race. Everybody started digital nomad visa. Most business folded. Our market or our town were like shut, because people, I want to enjoy I want to be my own boss. I want to do this. I want to do that. And e-commerce forward. If you watch Shopify, Etsy, No Monday, all these companies, they came on board and mounted their landscape lamp. Like, nobody dared to interfere. So that is why we are here. Hybrid job. We now have Upwork, freelance, everything. I don't see why, if I'm in Nigeria, I don't have any citizenship. Like, going abroad would be so easy for me. But when I say it, people will just go and start sleeping. When somebody came and announced, maybe in Telegram group, that they got this thing, all of them, they will wake up. I said, no, it doesn't work like that. You have to give in the work. You have to give in the money, like investing in yourself. like you need to invest in yourself. I was so sick when I was in Nigeria, and I was so limited, but I know what I achieved. If you think running a business that employs 30 people is easy, go run them. I'm not so that I don't have anybody like to take care of my sheets. You understand what I mean? I don't have that kind of money, and I don't want to like expand in a way that I can't control. Then I will need cash to inject. No, I don't want to do that because I'm a business consultant. I understand that. So let's get on. In Portugal, for 72 euros will take you to Portugal if you have registered your business, if you have team, and if you have been earning in that business online. When I say earning online, I mean those already selling things online, doing content creation, and those in hybrid jobs with tech training and education. Montenegro, 26 euros, you can get yourself to in Montenegro. Serbia, with 50 euros, that's the only thing the visa costs. Your team, your registration, and even Portugal is 72 euros. Latvia is 65. Latvia is 65. So if you are Estonia is 85, Greece is 79, Germany is 105, Croatia is 73. So I said 73 euros. I want to tell you about Croatia. The man in Cameroon is heading to Croatia, I think on Sunday or thereabouts. Yeah, this man was among the first people that took our tech training. When I tell you people, get prepared, invest in yourself. Even in my Facebook, I normally tell youths, even if you are already 50, you are not young, you are not old. There's a woman that she said that she's 59, she's scared. What life? I said, when you come here, you will know that you are young. 59 years is young. In fact, if you die here, they will do autopsy to make sure that nothing by you unnecessarily. You know, in Nigeria, when somebody 60 die, you people don't cry. The person is not old here. You will see 70 years old people, you're working shift with them, and you're scared of them because back home, 70 years old cannot stand 12 hours. So if you are ready, the first thing you can do for yourself is get some training. 80,000 naira is $40. 80,000 naira is around $40 to $50 at the moment. That's all you need. You do your training, you register the business, you get your team, then you start applying for digital nomad visa. What? Because when you are doing the tech training, you are establishing yourself, getting authentication, trying to do something online so that somebody will pay you. The people, the class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4, immediately I finish applying all the student application I have on my table. They are my next projects. I will face them. What we are going to do is to try to earn online. By all means, I will show them the tricks. By all means, earn online, start earning online. That's what I will do for my students. You know, that's people will train you and you go and sort yourself out. No, I like that. I want to support people. Although many things happen, I couldn't do it instantly. But I'm pushing myself to clear my table this May. And June, we get into it. If you do tech training, 80,000 naira, you will learn a lot that will even prepare you to seek for a raise in your job. But you know, people like you don't want to do it. You just want to sit there and somebody will give you visa. It will never work. I have told you people my story. It will not. When I was doing PTDF, I suffered. It will not work. You shouldn't suffer like I suffered because then we don't have social media. Like it wasn't a thing in Nigeria. Then 2008, 2009, it wasn't a thing. People don't really even know about it. except the first people that entered through into it. But it wasn't like a means of communication or seeking information like it is today. So it will be easier for you today. Then, as a banker in Zaria, I will travel to Port Harcourt for only signature. I did it. Night bus. You people don't even do that. You don't even need that. You need to phone somebody and they will send you email, blah, blah, blah. You're lucky. Your generations are lucky. My time, you want to see your lecturer, you go to the school. Book appointments. See him. This is after you have tried to get him. So, that is why when I come here, if you're not serious, I just leave you, because if you're not serious in this era, in our era, what could you have done? Because doing PTDF that time and your name will appear in the newspaper then was like you're reading for JAM, but you are working, trying to read, because you're preparing for presentation, interviews, and all that from many professors from Nigeria. You are going to stand before them to say why you are an engineer. Why you even graduated as a chemical engineer? Why? What made you graduate? You have to stand and face it. Sometimes they will give you chalk to write a formula in, but they did it to me. Yes, Bernoulli's equation, people that did engineering here will understand. Thermodynamics. That's what the first question. The man was from University of Iran, Professor Mohammed something, Bini something. That's the first question. This is a banker already. I was a banker. I've started forgetting about engineering. So, my dear, we suffered. You don't need to suffer this time. If you're suffering this time and you are planning since to go abroad, you don't have anybody, and you're sitting there planning, and you are the one causing your problem, because you have all information. Digital nomad visa is one of the easiest that will make you get access to citizenship without the state interfering, because you're working for yourself. You are not restricted by nobody is restricting you. My dear, I have to call it a day. I will answer all your questions here. Drop your questions if you want to join our tech training coming on 25th. Please drop your number here, WhatsApp number. I will message you, and we're going to talk about it when I come back. Thank you. Bye.